Today we will be talking about Kafka, installing Kafka and getting started with Python CPI of Kafka. So in this repository, you should be able to find the link to the activist.org where currently I'm updating all the documentation. So I just have it open here. I will not change the GitHub. So you can see everything is written here, just like how we have for other things such as Superset, Eclog, Druid, and everything else. So I will just go through one by one. This is just going to get up. This is just to update and upgrade the operating system. I just did it, so it should not take much time. Everything is updated. So Kafka needs Java, so we're going to install JRE. Okay, so let's install JRE. And just like superset, we are going to create a app directory, and inside that, we're going to do everything. If you are not aware about superset, you can just keep this part for just keep it part. We will see what it is. So we already have a directory. Now here you will have to change it to with username. So for me it's Shan. So it now worked. And we are going to move inside the app directory. We are already inside app. So that's fine. We're going to download Kafka. So for now, I think this is fine. What is because the documentation is correct. If you are like coming in future and watching it and this link is going for or not 4004 not for, you just can go here and whatever the current version is, everything is mentioned here. You can select the Scala version and right click and just replace this URL. So I'm just going to copy this thing, paste it. It is going to take a bit of time. I'm not sure if because of my internet, I don't think it is, but it is a bit slow. Remove it. And so unzip this thing, I will correct it. We have renamed this thing to Kafka. So let's move inside a Kafka. Here you should be able to see all these things. So we will just edit it and we will enable the deletion of topic. This is totally up to you. You can even skip it and it will still work. But let's do it because in future if I need so I'm just writing it here. You should write it like I should write it at a good place, but let it. So I'm just going to create a zookeeper service and after that Kafka service. So zookeeper is something that is required for Kafka to run. So I'm creating zookeeper service. I'm going to create Kafka service. Okay. So basically, Zookeeper, as per my understanding, is now deprecated and Kafka will no longer use it. But for now, it is required. So now let's reload our demo of systemctl and let's start Zookeeper. Let's check status of Zookeeper. It failed. Failed to determine no such process. Let's see what is this. There is no user such as Kafka. When I tried it earlier, I created a dedicated user for Kafka and now I don't have that user. So let me edit it quickly. You will have to change this user to your user. You can, for me, I'm going to call it my name and again, I'm going to call it my name. Let me do this thing again. Don't think it is required, but let's start both the services. Let's check Zookeeper if it is fine. It is running. Let's check Kafka. It failed. Now why? Because there are two Kafka. Okay, so we are back with the Kafka running. So the basically issue was when I was trying, it was having a user Kafka. Inside that, I did all the things, and then while writing the documentation, I changed few things to app, but I missed it here completely. That's why it is like having multiple Kafkas and so on. So I will update it once this video is recorded. Now we can see both of the services are running. So you can see, so the Zookeeper service is running, Kafka service is running. Okay, so now our Kafka is installed, and then we can go ahead and check how we can put the data inside the Kafka. For that, so what I did, the virtual environment was not working. So I clicked here and I created new virtual environment because it is showing something which is not here and it is not for the Python that we are created. So I just asked it to create a new virtual environment. It asked me if we have a requirements file. It just wanted to be a check mark box, and now it is installed. So now we don't need to go from this thing. The notebook should work. In here, the one thing, as I'm using WSL, there is some issue with WSL. So if you use local install, so local host, because we are also having the code is in WSL, everything is WSL, it is not working. So if you run ifconfig, you will have to install it using NetTools. Use these IP address instead of localhost. Otherwise, it will not print anything. It will just show this is running, but it will not print anything, or you will not return reverse. You will not see anything. To see this code, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a name called test topic 0, or let me just put it test topic. And inside this repository or this code, you should be able to see uh, this is to consume the top message. So here localhost will work. That is fine. You just have to change it a bit. I'm going to put Kafka in front and run it. Now you should be able to see it is saying it is error while fetching metadata correlation. Okay, that is because the test topic does not exist. So let it be. We will continue with test topic 0. Or okay, let's create test topic. For that, I have all the commands written here. So instead of doing test this, I'm just going to create test topic using this. This is also written in documentation. I will, if not, I will update. Actually, it is written. It says test topic already exists. That is fine. Then if test topic already exists, then why throw it is throwing that error. Now this time we don't see any error. That is good. We have a test topic here. Let's start publishing the code, this data. It run. Now what happened to this thing? Start the kernel. Failed to restart. Okay. Now it is working. Now you should be able to see the price that we are seeing 284.89 here and 284.89 here. So now the Kafka is working and we are able to see the data. In next video, we will be seeing how we can retrieve this data into Apache Druid and analyze it or do somewhat clearing part, and then we will put it into superset. If you have any question, you can comment or reach out to me over my email. If you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.